Beloved Masters of the Light, I come to you in this sacred moment with the radiance of divine assurance, enfolding you in a mantle of peace and remembrance. You are here now, not by accident, not by coincidence, but through the precision of divine orchestration. The path of your soul has been guided from before you took your first breath in this lifetime, and every moment you experience is woven into a tapestry that extends beyond the boundaries of time and space. I bring to you the message of trust, of surrender to the greater rhythm of life, of aligning yourselves with the flow of divine timing so that you may rest in peace, knowing that all unfolds in harmony with the highest plan. Many of you are weary of waiting. You look at your lives, and you see dreams that seem delayed, promises that seem unfulfilled, changes that have not yet manifested. You wonder why the doors do not open when you knock, why the answers are not clear when you call, why the road appears uncertain when your heart longs for clarity. Beloved ones, the human mind seeks immediacy, it measures life in minutes and years, but the soul lives in eternal rhythm, guided by cycles that cannot be rushed. To trust divine timing is to remember that every season has its purpose, every delay holds hidden gifts, every pause is a sacred invitation to expand your wisdom and prepare you for what lies ahead. Consider the seed buried beneath the soil. It rests in darkness, unseen, for many moons. If the earth were impatient, if the seed were forced open before its time, the tender sprout would wither. It is only when the right warmth, the right rains, and the right light converge that the seed bursts forth, strong and ready to grow toward the heavens. So it is with your life. What may appear to you as waiting, as stagnation, as unanswered prayers, is often the fertile ground where your soul gathers strength, where unseen alignments are forming, where the universe is weaving together the threads of your destiny in ways far beyond what your human sight can perceive. When you resist divine timing, you create suffering. Impatience breeds frustration, and frustration breeds doubt. Doubt clouds your vision, making it harder for you to see the beauty of what is already unfolding. Yet when you surrender, when you release the need to control the exact how and when, you begin to feel the flow of life carrying you. You see synchronicities, you feel inner nudges, you encounter doors opening at just the right moment, and you realize that you are not navigating life alone. You are part of a vast orchestration, a cosmic symphony, where every note has its place and every pause has its meaning. Trusting divine timing does not mean becoming passive. It is not about sitting idly and doing nothing, hoping that life will simply deliver your desires. No, beloved ones, it is about walking forward with faith, doing what you can each day, while releasing attachment to the results. It is about showing up in love, offering your gifts, planting your seeds, and then trusting that the harvest will come in its perfect season. It is about aligning your will with divine will, knowing that when you act from love, when you act with integrity, when you follow the guidance of your soul, you are already in harmony with the flow of creation. At times, you may feel that your prayers have not been heard. Yet I tell you, not a single whisper of your heart is ignored. Every intention, every call, every yearning is received, held in the heart of the Creator. The answers come in many forms, sometimes as immediate insight, sometimes as opportunities that appear later, sometimes as lessons that prepare you for greater blessings yet to come. What you perceive as delay is often protection, ensuring that you are ready, that the conditions are right, that your soul has expanded enough to receive fully what you seek. Beloved Masters, remember that time itself is not as you think it is. In the higher realms, time is fluid, expansive, a great river of potential. What feels like a long wait in your earthly experience is but a blink in the vastness of eternity. Yet even in your earthly lives, look back and you will see that many of the events you once questioned now make sense. You see how a closed door led you to a better one, how a delay allowed you to meet someone vital, how a seeming detour prepared you in ways you could not have foreseen. This is the dance of divine timing. Its perfection is revealed most clearly when you look back with the eyes of wisdom. To trust the flow of divine timing is to cultivate patience, and patience is an act of love. Patience is the willingness to align with the rhythm of your soul rather than the demands of the ego. The ego says, "I want this now." The soul says, I trust that all will come when it serves my highest path. Patience allows you to rest, to enjoy the present, to see the blessings already here. When you cultivate patience, you become a vessel of peace, radiating calm assurance in a world that often rushes and grasps for what is not yet ready. In this time of transformation on earth, many of you are being asked to trust more deeply than ever before. The old structures are dissolving, the new is not yet fully visible, and the in-between feels uncertain. It is in this very in-between that divine timing is most crucial. Much is unfolding behind the scenes: alignments between nations, shifts in consciousness, awakenings within hearts. If you look only with human eyes, you may see chaos. If you look with the eyes of the soul, you will see birth. You are being invited to stand as anchors of trust, to embody the truth that all unfolds according to a higher plan, even when you cannot yet see its fullness. Beloved ones, when the flow of life seems slow, do not despair. Use these times to deepen your roots, to strengthen your faith, to cultivate inner stillness. The pauses are not wasted time, they are sacred intervals where growth occurs beneath the surface. And when the flow quickens, when events accelerate, when doors swing wide open, you will be ready, steady, and strong, for you trusted, you prepared, you aligned. In this way, you dance with life rather than struggle against it. Know also that divine timing applies not only to great events, but to the small moments of each day. There are times when you feel prompted to pause before speaking, and in that pause you avoid harm and choose love. There are times when you feel guided to take a different path, and on that path you encounter someone in need or receive a message meant for you. These daily alignments are as important as the grand cycles, for they remind you that the Creator is ever present, weaving with you in every moment. I ask you now, beloved ones, to release your burdens of impatience, your heavy expectations, your fears of missing out or being left behind. You cannot be late for your soul's journey. You cannot miss what is truly meant for you. The flow of divine timing ensures that what belongs to your soul will find its way to you, not a moment too soon, not a moment too late, but exactly when the fullness of its blessing can be received. Breathe this truth into your heart. Let it become your anchor in times of uncertainty. You are eternal beings of light, and your lives are but chapters in a vast story of the soul. The more you trust, the more peace you feel. The more you release control, the more gracefully you move through the currents of change. The more you align with divine timing, the more you realize that life is not something happening to you, but through you, in harmony with your highest essence. I stand beside you, as do the legions of light, to remind you of this truth. When you feel restless, call upon me, and I will enfold you in the calm of my presence. When you feel uncertain, call upon me, and I will strengthen your faith. When you feel weary of waiting, call upon me, and I will lift your heart with the assurance that all is unfolding in perfection. Beloved Masters, the flow of divine timing is a river that carries you home to yourselves, to your purpose, to your remembrance of the One. Trust it. Rest in it. Move with it. For in doing so, you become living examples of peace, radiance, and love, guiding others by your calm assurance and shining light into a world longing for stability. And so I leave you with this blessing: may your hearts be at ease in the pauses, may your spirits soar in the acceleration, and may you walk always with trust, knowing that the rhythm of life is guided by the love of the Creator. You are eternally supported, profoundly loved, and forever one with the divine flow of time. I am Michael, Archangel of Light and Protection, standing beside you always, reminding you to trust the eternal unfolding of your path.